let's do it. 12 boards, imps, best hand, and the field just bids 3-0 on every deal. That's what we've basically learned. But we won't do that. We'll try and play normal bridge. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's just sort of a fun event. A heart in third seat, take out double, partner bids 2 hearts, 3 diamonds on a right. I don't think we play maximal doubles. This would be a spot where if we wanted to make a game try, most players would play double as our way to make a game try. 3 hearts would just be competitive. Not necessarily showing a 6th heart. It could be a hand with 5 hearts and a singleton diamond that just doesn't want to defend. Thinks you can make 3 hearts, basically, at imps. That's pretty important. So in some sense, it's a game try because we're showing a hand that doesn't want to defend 3 diamonds, but from an imp perspective, we would only really be making this bid if we were interested in game. We could do that. I mean, it looks like partners shorten diamonds on this auction. East making a free bid at the 3 level is very likely to have a 5-card suit, although the robots might do this with anything, so looks like diamonds might be 5-3 between the opponent's hands. Partner has a singleton. We have good spades. Our trumps are not terrible. We have a trump suit that we might be able to play for 1 loser opposite ace third. Even if partner doesn't have the 10, the takeout doubler is likely to have the king and shortness. Club finesses are likely to be working. I mean, I could even understand a 4-heart bid here at imps. Just hoping that everything is perfect on this hand. Partner has the singleton diamond. We don't get a trump lead. We can ruff a bunch of diamonds. We can use spades as entries to our hand. We might be able to get away with just losing, say, a club and a diamond and a heart or something like that. You know what? Let's give it a try. I mean, it's a non-vulnerable game. There's no way we get doubled here unless West had a hand that planned to bid no trump, makes a takeout double and plans to bid no trump, and that seems very unlikely given the 3 diamond bid. So, you know, if the field is in 3 hearts making 3 and we're in 4 hearts down 1, that's fine. But I do want to give ourselves a chance of trying to... What is this? Okay. Not at all what I was expecting. I mean, partner has a perfectly normal 2-heart bid, but this is, I think, pretty far off from the norm that we were expecting on this hand. You know, singleton diamonds seem pretty likely. It looks like West made a takeout double with 3 diamonds, and East bid 3 diamonds on a 4-card suit, which is pretty poor, I think, in this spot. If South has, you know, a flat hand, South is probably just going to pass, and you're going to be playing a 4-3 fid at the 3 level, which is no good. You might also get doubled on hands like this. It looks like 3 diamonds doubled might have been quite a few tricks. Unblock the ace king of spades, get into partner's hand with the club ace, get a spade ruff. We have at least 2 natural diamond tricks from there. Anyway, let's see what we can do in 4 hearts. I mean, the contract's not hopeless, but we're going to need quite a bit of help, including the diamond king being onside. If it's offside, we have a diamond, a club, and 2 hearts to lose. So I think our plan is basically going to be to kind of cross-ruff the hand. We're going to take the diamond finesse, hopefully it works, ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, get back to our hand in spades at some point, lead the 4th round of diamonds, hope we can ruff with the 8 of hearts, with East having the 10, and having to follow to the 4th diamond, and then possibly taking a heart finesse against East 10. But at that point, I think we should probably be able to just ruff a spade back to hand, exit in clubs, and end play them into scoring a heart trick at the end. But yeah, our first objective is going to be to take the diamond finesse, and it seems unlikely to be working, especially given the spade lead. You know, West probably has one of the heart cards at least, maybe not both. But if West had king, queen, jack of clubs, they would have led that instead of spades. So anyway, it's imps. I mean, we may as well try and make our contract. We'll take the diamond finesse. It loses, of course. They do cash the king of clubs. Play another diamond. So now to try and get out for down as few tricks as possible. The good news for us is the opponents didn't pull trumps. So that means we can ruff our diamond and dummy. The question, though, is if we play a heart to the queen, West probably wins and returns a trump, and then East clears trumps, and we have to lose the 7 of diamonds. So I think we do need to ruff the 7 of diamonds before pulling trumps, which means we can only lead trumps once from the north hand. I mean, we could try and play the hand as a cross ruff, similar to what our plan would have been if the diamond hook worked. So we could ruff a club right now, unblock the spade king, cash the diamond ace, and lead the 4th round of diamonds. As long as East has the 10 of hearts, we're in good shape. West won't be able to ruff with the 10. We can ruff. Then we can ruff a spade, say, back to hand. And then just exit the queen of hearts and play West for honor doubleton, I guess. But I suppose this plan always needs East to have the heart 10. So maybe a better plan is to just cross in spades, ruff the diamond, and then take a heart finesse against East 10. Sure. Let's do that. Okay, East hops up with the king of hearts. Plays another diamond. West ruffs with the 10, of course. So it looks like it didn't really matter what we did. We're just going to be down 2. Which is not bad news for us. Wow, I mean, what a just, like, awful 3-diamond bid from East. 10, 9, 8, 4th. They were in serious trouble. We could have passed. We would have been plus 50 and say plus 100 earning 4 imps, but I think taking a shot at 4 hearts had a lot going for it. I mean, imagine if the queen jack of diamonds was a singleton and turned into the king of hearts. If they don't lead trumps, we're in pretty good shape, and I think they're probably expected to lead diamonds or maybe clubs on that auction. We would be able to ruff a couple of diamonds in partner's hand, give up a club, the 4th round of diamonds, and the ace of hearts probably. Might have to worry about the heart 10, but on to board 2. Not a huge number of imps swung on that first one either way. We have 16. Pretty nice hand. We'll open a spade. 3 clubs. Invite with clubs. Well, I'm sorry, partner, but that's not the suit that we're going to play this hand in. Now, one of the really unfortunate things is that partner could have a hand that's like ace 6th of clubs and the king queen of hearts. I mean, ace 6th of clubs and the ace queen of hearts even. And we could basically be on one of 2 finesses for a slam. I think I'm just going to bid 4 spades. Our spade suit obviously plays fine opposite a void even. We can pull 4 rounds of trumps. And it's going to be a little bit too hard to find a sensible slam to play in. I mean, 6 diamonds might be the spot. If partner has a hand that's like a singleton spade, the ace of hearts, the queen of diamonds, and like the king of clubs or something, king, queen of clubs. I mean, this is one of these reasons why I think this bid needs to be a lot more structured than just any invite with 6 clubs. You know, the way that I, of course, like to play it, I've said this many times, is that this should have a singleton or void in opener's major. and should have a suit that plays well opposite a singleton. So, you know, a suit that's like king, queen, empty sixth is not good enough. King, queen, 10 sixth is like fine. King, queen, 10, 9 sixth is, of course, probably, you know, some sort of minimum. Like ace, queen, jack sixth is also fine. But basically, most of your stuff in the club suit, very little outside, and of course, no fit for opener's major, so that openers shouldn't be worried about correcting with a hand that's like ace, queen, 10, 6 the spades. They should just be content to play in 3 clubs, even if they have a void. Not this time. I'll bid 4 spades. Heart lead. So partner has a fine hand for the 3 club bid in this case. Well, let's play a heart to the queen. We get the 8 of spades return. So the 2 of hearts was led to the queen. East didn't continue hearts. But I don't think there's any danger in playing the 10 of spades here, because West couldn't be leading low from a doubleton heart. So I think we just stick in the 10 of spades, try and pull trumps. Yeah, and now we're in great shape. There was no heart ref coming. Eventually we could use the hearts to get over to the clubs and dummy. It would have been a little bit trickier if we had jack 10 9 third of hearts and dummy was king 4 3. Then East would be able to prevent us from getting a heart entry to the dummy, and we might have needed to go up with the ace of spades to... Wait, did I just concede a trick I didn't have to? I had 12 tricks in the... Hold on, guys. I was gonna pull trumps and then cross to dummy and pitch heart, but okay, anyway, fine. We conceded a trick we didn't have to. Okay, end of thought on that hand. Let's move on to the next one. It's imps after all. This isn't match points. We have 18. Hand's not quite good enough for a 2-no opener. If we had the same sort of hand with a 6th club, I don't know how we would arrange that, but like move the 10 of diamonds to be the 10 of clubs, let's say, it's probably worth opening 2-no. We wouldn't feel great about opening a club and rebidding 3 clubs. And the hand is balanced enough with enough trick-taking power that I think a 2-no opener makes some sense. But here we'll just open a club and rebid 2-no. Take out double on our left. Partner bids a heart. Looks like the opponents might have been in trouble if partner hadn't saved them. We'll bid 2-no. Partner bids 3 diamonds, forcing. We'll show our heart fit. Okay, the opponents have made an error, but I don't know what the error is. I mean, I'm just going to double them. Let's take a look at what West thinks is going on. 3 hearts, the double was supposedly takeout, but it's clearly intended as penalty. I don't understand how West could think they have a penalty double of hearts. I guess West could have a hand. Hearts could be 5-5-3-0 around the table. That's actually pretty likely, I think. So East has a heart void. I think West has a hand that was planning to make a power double and show hearts. So I'm actually a little nervous about going after 4 diamonds in this case. I mean, I think I have to do it just because this auction is so ridiculous, but this feels like a hand where I think most East players would have bid 3 diamonds over a heart. And so the fact that our robot opponents, who don't really have any sense of bidding, didn't do that, but have now bid for... I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm right about West's hand. West has a power double with hearts. Partner was trying to escape from 2-no trump. Partner has some sort of minimum with 5 hearts and just felt obligated to bid for whatever reason over the takeout double. guys, you don't have to bid when your opponent makes a takeout double. It's no longer required to respond light to partner's opening bid because you don't have to protect them. Your right-hand opponent has already protected partner. They'll get another chance. So partner has a really weak hand. I guess the question is, what's the diamond situation? And that I don't have a good fixture on. Because West could have a diamond singleton, and then obviously 4 diamonds might be getting slaughtered. But West could have a diamond fit. West could have 5 hearts and 4 diamonds. They're in a 9-card diamond fit. And, like, let's say I lead the King of Hearts even. I don't know if that's what I would lead, but I do. Forcing the East hand doesn't really help. Declare can even just pull trumps and set up spades, maybe. Although, I mean, certainly something isn't adding up, right? East hasn't bid spades in the auction. I guess partner has hearts and spades. Man, this is all very confusing. Maybe I'm wrong that West has a power double with hearts. I mean, could West have a hand that was planning to double and bid no trump? I'm certain West has a lot of points. That's all I can confidently say right now. Yeah, like the question of where are the spades comes up. So I mean, my original thought was that East was 3055. But partner doesn't have 5 spades. So partner has at most 4, because otherwise they would have been a spade rather than a heart. Which means West would have 4 spades. So if West has 4 spades, 5 hearts. Yeah, I guess partner then does have some diamonds. But it looks like diamonds are 5, 3, 3, 2 around the table then. West has King Doubleton of clubs. I could give partner a club rough at trick 1. But I mean, East might have 6 diamonds is the thing. Like, this is why I think East probably, most humans would have bid 3 diamonds preemptive over a heart, just to get in the opponent's way. East has a very weak hand with probably a heart void and a long diamond suit. So like 3064 is pretty likely. I mean, whatever. Let's double forward it. Like, this auction is stupid and ridiculous, and sometimes the opponents get you. But in real life, I feel like we're going to look at the East-West hands afterwards and say that both of them did something completely abominable. I guess let's lead the King of Hearts. What? Excuse me, what? So West made a takeout double without hearts. They were planning to double and rebid no trump, I guess. Or maybe they think this hand is too good for a 2 diamond over or 1 diamond overcall, I guess. They only had 16. Partner dumps the Jack of Spades under the King. That's not good news. Oh my. Well, we have a serious problem. Double and bid spades was their plan. Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot they had 5 spades. I'm seeing the King of Spades. Yeah, but like, okay, fine. I'm sure that was their plan. They of course should just overcall spade. Yeah, they forgot to do the second part. Obviously, it's okay. Anyway, we'll win the ace. Let's cash a heart. I'll cash the Jack. Just show partner that I have that card. So let's think. I mean, I think it's likely that East has 5 diamonds. Because otherwise, why would they pull their partner's takeout penalty double? I love how it says takeout. 3 to 4 hearts. Like, wait a second. Something's not adding up here, is it? 4 to 5 diamonds, 3 to 4 hearts, 4. Okay, I guess they're implying that West has a singleton club, which they did. Way to go, guys. If East has 5 diamonds, what can I do? I think the answer is nothing. Well, partner could have 5 spades. I guess partner could be 6-5. Let me think about this. Eric says, think the description is close to the description of first double, just extra strength. Yeah, I mean, again, like, obviously the robots don't have any grasp on multiple bids things. So yeah, when they make a takeout double, the implication is they always have a takeout double for the rest of the auction. There's no way to reverse that description. Yeah, this has always been a robot problem. I think we beat them if spades are 5-5-2-1 around the table. So partner has 5 spades, therefore they would have 6 hearts. I'm still not convinced that I agree with partner's actions in the bidding, but but there we are. Also, Feast only has 4 diamonds. I think we can beat them. I'm just wondering, is there a way to beat this contract if they don't have this? One of these 2 hands. Like, let's say I continue the Queen of Hearts and declare has to rough and dummy. If they have a doubleton spade, I think we do beat the contract if that's the case, but this gives up the possibility that the partner has 6 hearts, because if I lead the Queen of Hearts and declare pitch of the club and roughs in hand, maybe if I play the Queen of Hearts. Brad says can't remember this hand at all. Well, that's because you just opened 2-0 and probably played in 4 hearts or something silly. I'm sure that you just played this hand in 4 hearts. You weren't defending 4 diamonds doubled. Let's say partner does have 6 hearts. So Queen of Hearts, we give them a rough slough. The club goes away, they rough in hand. I mean, again, if they have 5 diamonds, they can pull 3 rounds of trumps, rough a spade, rough a card to dummy, and then give up a spade. As long as spades are 5-4-2-2. I don't think we can beat them if they have 5 diamonds. Unless the Queen of Hearts gets roughed. Because if we play the Queen of Hearts and they have to rough and dummy, then if they pull 3 rounds of trumps and go Queen of Spades, spade rough, they can get back to dummy to set up the spades, but they don't have another entry. I'm going to try the Queen of Hearts. Okay, they pitch a club, which is a really strong play. This was something I was a little bit worried that they might do. But at least we haven't squandered the club ace now. So let me think for a second. We also now know that Declare has 2 spades, right? Because partner has at most 5 hearts. Partner has exactly 5 hearts. So that means that partner can't have 5 spades anymore on this auction. So again, if I play like a spade now or a diamond passively, Declare just wins the spade queen, pulls 3 rounds of trump, sending in dummy, roughs a spade. Partner has 1 spade left. They rough a club. Dummy has a trump left. They rough a spade good. Rough a club back to dummy, and the last spade is a winner. So I could try the ace of clubs. And I think this always beats it whenever we can beat it. Like if partner has the club king, we will beat the contract here. Hey, ATN, happy new year. That is so much math. What did you do here? You took all of the single digits and found a way to combine them into 2025. 2025 is 2025 45 squared? Is that what it is? I think it is. So it shouldn't be that hard because the sum from 1 to 9 is 40. Oh, that was one of your comments. The sum from 0 to 9 squared. There we go. Found it. All right, let's play the ace of clubs. Ah, partner has the diamond queen. Good. Good. Queen of spades, spade rough. So it doesn't really matter what we do here. I guess I will over rough and try the club queen. Partner has the king, but no matter. Down 1. Wow, look at us go. Man, we are so good. We beat this contract. We are just the best. Plus 200. So where was the field? If you get to 4 hearts, are you guys making it? You have a heart, a diamond, and a spade to lose. And it looks like that's probably it. So we had a hard fought plus 200. Brad was in a quiet 3-0 plus 2. Of course you were. A spade, pass. Let's start with a game forcing 2 clubs. We got 16. 2 hearts from partner. So we'll bid 3 hearts. Partner does not have any interest in Q-bidding, which is pretty disappointing. I mean, we kind of have a really excellent hand for slam, and partner probably has the stuff we're looking for. Partner has a long-running spade suit that we can use to ditch club losers, for example. Like, let's say partner's hand is the queen of spades, ace king of hearts, ace of diamonds. That is a 13 count, and we're cold for slam on 3-2 hearts and 3-2 spades. So maybe it's not a great slam, even. But partner could, in theory, have more than that. I don't know. Maybe it's right to just pass 4 hearts. Partner should, in theory, be interested in Q-bidding in an auction like this. We went out of our way to not make a fast arrival bid. Partner had plenty of room between 3 and 4 hearts to Q-bid. I think I'm just going to let it go. My hearts are very weak. It could be better to play this hand in spades, of course. We get a club lead. All right, 8 of clubs. I guess let's win the ace and try and pull trumps. I don't see anything better than, like, let's just cash a couple of hearts and see what to do from there. All right, let's continue cashing hearts. Try the spades. I'm just going to give up a diamond and a club. 11 tricks. Easy. 650. We'll take it. 12 count. Pass to us. Let's open a spade. 2 diamonds. Non-game forcing. You were in 3 now on board 4 as well. No surprise. Quiet 3. I like how you call them quiet contracts. I'm tempted by this bid. Why? 4 diamonds, 13 to 19 high card points. What's the difference between that and 3 diamonds? 21 or fewer. Ah, so 4 diamonds is weaker than 3 diamonds. Good to know. Although, wait, hold on, wait a second. 4 diamonds also shows fewer diamonds than 3 diamonds. It's fast arrival to the part score contract that we've always wanted to play. 4 of a minor. It has less I have so many questions about the decision to make the 4 and 3 diamonds bid this way. I mean, could 3 no be correct when partner makes this bid on this hand? Like, let's think. Are there a lot of balanced hands that partner would want to bid 2 diamonds? Let's say like king, queen, jack, 5th of diamonds. King, doubleton of spades, ace of clubs. Is 4 hearts kickback? I bet 4 hearts is natural. The robots don't play kickback. I mean, should 4 hearts be kickback here? Probably. I don't... Like, 2 hearts is clearly forcing. 3 diamonds and 4 diamonds, I think, are non-forcing, so you would need a way to set diamonds as trump, and I don't think you have one in this auction. So I think probably if you're playing kickback, 4 hearts should be that. 2 hearts is forcing? I would assume so. Partner made a 2/1. Like, you can't be required to jump to 3 hearts, I don't think, with like 5/4, 2/2 extras. You can pass 2 diamonds. Yeah, partner passed, but I mean, okay, there's a difference that, there's a difference between partner bidding, say, like a spade and no trump by a passed hand, and now we bid 2 hearts, and partner bidding a spade 2 diamonds by a passed hand, showing values. Like, I think this bid is forcing through a suit agreement or 2 no trump. Like, if we rebid 2 no, it's very nuanced, certainly, but I would expect 2 hearts is forcing in this spot. Brad says since we can pass 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds is non-forcing, 4 diamonds forcing. I guess I would accept that as well. I think that's fine. Etienne says in France, 2 diamonds is usually weak with a spade misfit. Gotcha. So if you're playing sort of like negative free bids, I don't know if this is a spot where it would, at least that's the term in America, a negative free bid, then I get it. But for most Americans, so this is what Gib plays, like standard American type things, this is basically like a maximum passed hand with a 5 or longer card diamond suit. So in that case, like, yeah, we're forcing through like 2 no trump, usually. I mean, whatever. Like, how bad could this bid be? Let's see what happens. 5 diamonds. Let's do it. We get a club lead. Oh, no. No. That's okay. We were close. I mean, partner just needed, like, the same hand with the club ace instead of king jack. Obviously, we have work to do, but we would have some chances. Now we're just in a lot of trouble. All right, a heart comes back. They win. Jack of hearts. You bet Brad was in a quiet 3-no +2 on this one? It wouldn't surprise me. Although, I mean, 3 no plus 2 is going to be a little bit hard to achieve on this hand, I have to say. The 10 of clubs is dropping, but I think West will get in and switch to hearts. Brad was in 2 diamonds plus 2. Sometimes you have to zag instead of zigging. I get that. We got 14 here. We'll open a spade. We could open a no trump. I don't like the jacks in the black suits. Oh, good. Ah, yes. 2 diamonds once again. So I think for the robots, 3 clubs... Oh, I was going to say doesn't show extras. It looks like it does. So I think we're supposed to rebid 2 spades with this hand, which is fine. Partner bids 3 spades, showing some support. This is a hand I would like to make a non-serious 3 no trump try. We have a couple of aces. Queen of diamonds could be a helpful card, but we're short in partner suit. Our hand isn't really suitable for slam, but we don't have just like the absolute worst dead minimum, like a flat 11 count with a small singleton diamond and 1 key card or something like that. But in robot system, I think we're just going to sign off, especially because partner's limited. Partner has at most 14 high card points because of the way the game works. We get a club lead. Okay. Well... So spades are 3-2, we don't really have any issues. We can pull 2 rounds of trumps, possibly even a 3rd round of trumps, depending on how the play goes, and we'll still be protected in the heart suit. Issues could arise if spades are 4-1. And clubs are 4-1. Rob says, half expecting only 2 spades in the dummy. Yeah, system-wise, I mean, this is a little bit of a murky bid, but in the robot system, which is, I think, pretty unpopular, although it's still played among some experts, this is just like a waiting bid after a 2/1, which I think most experts have now adopted, that their system bids actually show things rather than just stalling. You know, this isn't the same type of auction as like 2 clubs strong, 2 diamonds waiting. This is like, we open a spade, partner bids 2 diamonds, and now opener really wants to start describing their hand rather than just temporizing with a 2 spade bid. But I know that Craig absolutely loves this system. He can't play anything else. So Brad says backdoored the spade fid after a no trump 2 spades by North. Showing both minors, 2 no, 3 hearts, shortness, 4 spades. Well played. What am I supposed to do if the spades are 4-1? So the line of play I'm looking at is, like, let's say I just win the ace of clubs and go ace of spades, spade to the queen. If spades are 3-2, if they duck, that's fine. I unblock the diamond queen, try and cross in clubs, even if it gets roughed, so be it. They can cash a heart, and but then dummy gets to pitch hearts on the diamonds. ATN says 6 clubs, not a terrible contract. Clubs splitting and diamond jack falling, or the spade king on side. Doubleton. Yeah, it's not terrible. I wouldn't like to be there, but you are correct that 6 clubs is not the end of the world. But what happens if I win the ace of clubs, ace of spades, spade to the queen, and spades are 4-1 in some direction? And also, is there anything I can do about that? I think maybe I can win the club, unblock the diamond, and give up a heart? It's okay for me to lose a heart, a club ruff, and the king of spades. But my plan is basically then going to be to cash the spade ace, ruff the second heart, pitch a heart on the ace of diamonds, and then give up a trick with the queen of spades. So I think I'm generally going to take 10 tricks on this line. And obviously, if spades are 4-1, hopefully someone gets a club ruff with the 4-card spade suit. Can I cash the spade ace before giving up a heart? I think the answer is yes. So ace of clubs, unblock the diamond, ace of spades, give up a heart. If they go king of spades, spade, that's fine. I win in dummy and pitch hearts on diamonds. All right, let's do it. Ace of spades, queen of diamonds, give up a heart. Club comes back, not ruffed. So let's pitch 2 hearts. I mean, things have certainly got a little bit more complicated. Because if the 3rd round of diamonds gets ruffed. I guess if East ruffs the 3rd round of diamonds, I can over-ruff and ruff a heart. And if West ruffs the 3rd round of diamonds, we know that East is the one with the 3rd club, based on the carding. All right. Let's try and pull trumps. Looks like we got 11 tricks. So spades were 3-2. We didn't really need to worry too much. $17 6-card heart suit. I mean, okay, like, hold on. Let's be serious for a second. Is this a good bid? The shift asks about the diamond entry in 6 clubs after 2 rounds of hearts. I mean, I think the answer to that question is that you need clubs 3-2, which I think ATN mentioned in his first comment about it. That clubs splitting is kind of important for that contract because clubs is the only entry to the diamond suit. But yeah, it's 6 clubs is not the place you want to end up on the last one, nor is 6 spades. Then you also need the spade finesse. Yes. Yeah, I think you also need the spade finesse. Yeah, good point. Good point. It's not a... Anyway, can we get back to the 2-no trump bit I'm hovering? Hold on a second. Like, if this heart suit was a minor suit, I think this is probably... Have I ever upgraded 3 high card points? I don't think I've ever upgraded by 3 high card points. Like in a real event, I mean. Like, I've certainly done it in, like, club games. I mean, this hand's so good. I am certain Brad opened 2-no trump with this hand. I'm about to lose my ACBL membership. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, would it? If they kick me out, I'm sure there's some country worldwide. Let's just open 2-no. It's obviously a little bit... gives me a bit of anxiety that we have a missing heart suit. Brad might have opened 2 clubs and rebid 2-no. No, not a chance. 2-no, 6-no? There were no bids in between 2-no and 6-no. All right, Pard. We're not off 2 aces. And it looks like we're in excellent shape. Way to go, partner. They did good on this one. And in fact, I mean, we kind of right-sided it. The only safe lead for them was a heart. Because on a club, a diamond, or a spade, it gave us our 12th trick immediately. Now we can just knock out the missing club honor for to get 2 discards for our spades, assuming the hearts run. I'm certain that East has the Queen Jack of clubs. There is a 0% chance West has led away from an honor. So let me just think for a second. If hearts are 5-0 offside, what? Just slight pause. I mean, we're in pretty big trouble if hearts are 5-0 offside. Okay, let's not worry about it. Heart to the ace and a low club to the 10 guarantees 12 tricks, right? Like, I could run the 10 of clubs now, but it's also safe to just play a heart to the ace and a club to the 10. All right. Oh my god, West did lead from the Queen of Clubs. Okay, fair enough. That West had actually basically everything, so there wasn't a lot of... they didn't have a very good lead. But 6-0 been made. Maybe we could have made 7 against the sly of the cards. I mean, certainly we could have made 7, and at match points I might have cared a little bit more about handling it, but I was happy. We got to this slam and made it. A diamond by partner. We got 12. Is this game forcing in a best hand tournament? I wonder. Diamond, a spade, 2 diamonds. I guess we could bid 3-0. Sure. Oh, I see. We get the 5 of hearts lead. Well, it looks like we have 9 tricks. So I guess we should try and take those. At match points, I suppose we might think a little bit harder at trick 1, but at imps, I'm just going to try the jack. It was unsuccessful. I'm just going to claim my 9 tricks and move on. I could have checked to see if the king of spades dropped singleton. Board 9, pass, pass. We got 14. This is a hand I really like opening a no trump in third seat, especially at these colors, especially at imps. It's not so important best hand wise, but when West could have a strong no trump or something over there, it's just gonna preempt their auction. When West might have a good hand with a major suit, it's gonna make it hard for them to show it. And with 2-2 in the majors, I really like that bid. I think a lot of people would open a club or a diamond just to be like, oh, this describes my hand so well, but then the opponents always get to 4 hearts or 4 spades. So this is much more preemptive. We hit the 5 of clubs lead, which is probably a singleton. Doesn't look like we have too much trouble making this thing, so let's just go ahead and win the ace of clubs. Knock out the diamond ace. We get the club continuation. Perfect. Time to claim. We'll just give them the last 2 tricks. I'm sure we could run a bunch of our suits and maybe score extra tricks here, but plus 180. It's imps. On to the next board. Club on our right. We have flat 13. We're just going to pass. Partner has balanced with a wobble. A tricky spot. I think there are a couple of reasonable bids. We could bid one no to go low. Partner's balancing double doesn't really need to have much. And if one no trump passes out, so be it. Sometimes we miss a game, but at least we don't get too high when it looks like our hand doesn't have much in the way of trick-taking power. We could bid two clubs, which would basically show our hand, but unfortunately we don't really have a fit that we're looking to find. Two clubs would be a lot more appealing if we were like 4-3 in the majors, especially if we had four hearts. Then we would know immediately whether or not we had a heart fit or a major suit fit of any kind, and presumably we could sign off in 2-0 from there. And it would show our values, so we would get to game if partner has kind of a maximum. We could bid two diamonds, which doesn't make sense. ZY asks, is Twitch community best hand? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kind of showing our values, kind of showing our suit. You know, effectively denying a major suit. Or we could just bid 2-0, which shows kind of our high card points. But again, this doesn't feel like a hand where we're all that comfortable playing in a large number of no trump with no guaranteed fit and partner especially being potentially weak. It says 9 or more high card points for the reopening double, which is probably about right. We wouldn't want to end up in 2-0 with 9 opposite 13 and 2 flat hands. Lots of choices. I guess vulnerable to imps, I'm going to try two diamonds. I don't know. It feels kind of down the middle. We're probably going to go plus in this contract, which I don't feel comfortable with 2 no trump. It shows some extras, so if partner has stuff, I guess they could try no trump themselves and we could raise. And it also denies that we have majors. We might be in a 4-3 diamond fit. Thoughts on passing? I think passing's a lot more attractive at match points than it is at imps. Because at match points, we're probably getting to a part score here, and so trying for plus 200 is a huge win. Whereas if we do it wrong at imps, you know, like if we do this wrong at match points and we pass and they score an over trick, then it's not terrible. But if that happens at imps, then it's pretty bad. It's just one board at match points, but it's a huge number of imps. Let's try two diamonds. Pass, 2 hearts? Nope. Absolutely not. I don't think so. That is not okay. You're not getting away with that, buddy. I had no idea what I was leading, probably a trump, but like, what is this guy doing coming back into the auction? This is just gonna make with an over trick, right? All right, let's lead a trump. Club to the king, 9 of clubs. Partner, play a heart. Well, Declarer does get to rough their club suit good. That was a lot of our tricks. That was a lot of our tricks. 2 spades, 4 king. I mean, we'll play the ace. So, partner had the ace jack of clubs. I guess the queen fourth of spades, so a spade return gets roughed. And then I get thrown in hearts. Well, Declarer probably plays a club. I don't think Declarer is going to be comfortable exiting a trump. What's East's hand? East is turned up with the ace, probably ace jack, 4th of hearts, I guess. King of spades, which is nothing. King of clubs. is 11. It feels like East has to have a diamond card. So partner started with the ace-jack, third of clubs, nothing in hearts, queen, fourth of spades, and like king whatever of diamonds. So this is just always making, and there's really not much we can do about that. Cool. Good double by me. It was really unfortunate. Partner had all their values in clubs, and my opening lead gave dummy an entry. Like, we probably beat this if I just lead like ace of spades. I can try the heart king and then a spade, but declare just roughs and then runs clubs, right? Declare roughs and then cashes a couple of clubs. Did I miscount tricks? Is that what's going on? I mean, declare has 2 clubs and 2 hearts left. So I guess as long as we avoid giving up a diamond, we're okay. And declare started with what? 5-4. Declare was 1. One, 4, 3, 5. So they have like king third or queen third of diamonds. Yeah, actually, I think that probably does work. If partner has the king of diamonds instead of the queen, we do avoid getting unplayed. If the queen of spades holds, we can cash 2 diamonds. And even if not, declare might misguess when partner switches to a low diamond. I was just thinking if I play a spade and partner plays the queen, declare might ruff, probably will ruff, but then I don't know what East is going to do in that spot is the thing. I can see if they play a heart, it's bad for us, but East might not realize that. I guess I'm going to try this. It leads to a legitimate set. What is partner saying? Partner must have the king, queen of diamonds, right? Oh, but it didn't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot. Declare had 2 spades. No, dude. That's really unfortunate. It looks like maybe they always make 2 hearts doubled. I mean, what an insane bid from East, by the way. What an insane 2 heart bid. Yikes. I don't know. Partner's hand was very undesirable for us on defense. Partner had nothing in the majors, which their takeout double tends to promise. I actually don't know why partner would balance with this hand. I think partner should just pass out a club, right? It's just as likely the opponents would miss game as us, I think. If partner can't overcall over a club, why would you want to bid? All right, board 11. Well, that was unfortunate. Let's open a spade, yeah? Spade and no trump. I think this is a hand that plays better in spades than in no trump. I mean, I do like the fact that I have 7 spades and a diamond trick. So if I bid 3-0, we're pretty likely to make it. But for one thing, we might be making a slam, and I think 4 spades has a better chance of us getting there. Partner could bid key card, and we're pretty excited to hear that. We'll show 3 and then the spade queen. and the club king. And also, we might just be off the entire heart suit. That's always a concern with these hands if you're thinking about betting 3 now. We were not off the entire heart suit. But also, partner forgot to bid key card. It's really weird. Partner has a 3-card limit raise, or partner was treating their hand as a 3-card limit raise. We showed a very strong hand by jumping to 4 spades, and partner then lost interest in moving. I mean, I understand that they're flat, but still, we would prefer to be in slam on this hand, I think. It's not so clear. It's at worst on the club finesse, but I think sometimes it's going to be a little bit better than that. Sometimes they lead clubs. Sometimes there's a squeeze, I guess. We have another big spade suit. This time it's better than the last one. Pass, pass, a club. We're unfavorable. Think we gotta bid 4 spades. Club lead. Perfect. Let's win the ace. And let's claim our 10 tricks. Easy game. Ooh, clubs were 7-2. Did they have a good save? East forgot, dude, I had this pop-up. It's infuriating. How did we do overall? I mean, apart from the minus 670, I think it wasn't too bad of a set. Our other minus scores weren't great, but overall, minus 13. Wow. It turns out basically every hand we went minus lost a ton of imps. Board 1, we lost 5 for getting too high. Board 5, we lost 5 as well. Minus 12 for doubling 2 hearts. That's impressive. Why did East bid 2 hearts? The slam wasn't actually that great, but it was a little bit better than average. +6. Not as good as our set last week.